This conference will now be recorded.
All right, so there's not a whole lot going on this week, as you probably expected. We're just going to briefly go over the fire conditions for today and tomorrow, a drought update, the warmer temperatures next week, and end with a tropical outlook. I'm sorry, the computer is really lagging. So for the fire conditions today, we are expecting some limited fire conditions today as well as tomorrow, and that's just because we're dealing with this very dry air mass. Now the winds are not going to be as low or as strong as they were yesterday and the day before, so that's why we have removed that elevated, so the winds are going to remain light, but we'll still keep some fire conditions around. And that leads us into the drought update. So if you have noticed, we have not seen any rain, and there's still no rain expected through the next week. We are seeing worsening drought conditions in the north, especially in the Highway 82 corridor. And there is now some isolated D2 to D4, which is severe drought. And we're not expecting any improvement with this. So here's why. For the next week, we have a large high pressure over the eastern part of the country, and that's going to keep our dry weather around. It's also going to help warm us up steadily through the next 7 days. And here's a look at those temperatures. We're going to go from the cool conditions that we have today all the way up into the mid 80s, which is much above average for next week. About normal this time of year is 79 or so. So we will get those warm temperatures back, and we will have to continue to monitor that the fire conditions with that in case we see continued dry weather or any increase in wind. Tropical outlook looks good. There are a few disturbances. They could develop, but the chance is pretty low at this time, and there's definitely not looking to impact our area for the next week. And that's really it. It's really brief today. There isn't a whole lot of weather going on, just monitoring for fire conditions and drought worsening. But yeah, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask them now. All right, nothing heard. So we'll conclude today's briefing. Thank you.